Am I audible? Am I audible or not?
Yes, sir.
Good. कब एग्जाम है ये का?
Tomorrow.
टुमारो. कैसा एग्जाम चाहिए? डिस्क्रिप्टिव चाहिए, एमसीक्यू चाहिए, क्या चाहिए?
एमसीक्यू.
मेजोरिटी को पूछा, एक जन ने बोला एमसीक्यू. हमारे पास कितने स्टूडेंट है पता है? 90 से. इसमें तो सब रिप्लाई करेंगे वैसा ही मैं निकालूंगा. अभी तक निकाला नहीं, बाद में ही निकालना है अब, इस लेक्चर के बाद. तो आप लोग तो बोलो कि वो कंडीशन अप्रूव होगी. सबको एमसीक्यू चाहिए?
Yes, sir.
अब तक 5-10 जन ने बोला. एटलीस्ट 50-60 जन बोलो तो मेरे को पता चल जाएगा. ओके, तो मेरे को वही करना है. ठीक है, हम एमसीक्यू ही करेंगे. नो इश्यू अबाउट इट. किसी ने रिप्लाई किया? ये चैट में मत लिखा करो क्योंकि वो मेरे को देखना पड़ता है. ओके. If you talk about MCQ, what type of MCQ you like? True false चाहिए, ABCD चाहिए, क्या चाहिए? अब हम MCQ से ही काम करेंगे, so you don't need to worry about it.
कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ एवरीथिंग.
तो MCQ से कोई दिक्कत नहीं होती. चलो आज हम अपना सेशन भी रिवाइज कर लेते हैं. At least we can see some practice about what exactly MCQ is in my mind and what you people thinking about the MCQ, right? So you don't need to worry about it. कल कितने बजे एग्जाम है?
3 to 4.
सुबह?
नहीं.
शाम.
नो इश्यू. वो तो आप 30 MCQ है, मतलब आधा घंटे में तो लिख लोगे ना. ओके. सो इफ यू टॉक अबाउट दैट, want to write it down the MCQ then. Which is not type of DNA.
Sure, recording.
Recording. Start. हो गया? What will be the answer of such type of question? इसमें कौन सा टाइप ऑफ लर्निंग नहीं है?
सेमी सुपरवाइज.
सेमी सुपरवाइज. ओके.
सेमी सुपरवाइज.
सेमी सुपरवाइज. देन 2 जन बोल रहे हैं, बाकी अपने पास 100 जन होते हैं मीटिंग में, फिर भी 2 ही जन सेमी सुपरवाइज. 108 जन है आज तो. क्या बात है. All 108 agreed with semi-supervised learning. The correct answer is none of the above. ये दोनों सेम है, reinforcement learning or semi-supervised learning. That's why I told you the MCQ is quite much difficult, but you people need to understand how exactly I interpret the questions. If you had attended the lectures, from that only I was going to invent the questions. And if you write it down on Google also, you can find it out, types of learning. If we talk about, have we learned types of learning? We've seen the types of learning. Then we are seeing the neural network. Issues in neural network. Evolution. Neural network. We've seen. Neural network. In this we have seen the convolution process. Have you seen that I had uploaded all the notes, whatever I'm writing over here? Have you people check that thing? देखा नहीं देखा? Anyone?
Yes sir, देखा.
Good man. एक बार वो भी देख लोगे तो फिर पता चल जाएगा. So no issue about it. याद है convolution process किसी को भी? Anyone remember what you mean by convolution process? If I add the question, this is my input image size. Is 7 cross 7. My filter size is 3 cross 3. What is the size of the resultant image? કેટલી થશે size? Anyone from you?
5 cross 5.
5 cross 5. What was the equation? 7 minus 3 plus 1 is your row into your column. 7 minus 3 plus 1. This is your new size. 7 minus 3 is 4 plus 1, 5 into 5. याद है या बताऊं? How exactly we are calculating the size? If we are having, rather than 7 cross 7, I had this 3 cross 3 as my input image. Same size I am having for my filter. ये कितना होगा resultant image? Just a second, please hold. Hello, बोलो. તમે ઠીક કર્યું એમ ટેન્શન ના લેશો. એ કોને બનાવી છે મને નહીં ખબર. આના રિસ્પોન્સ મારી જોડે આવે છે એટલે આ તો એટલે મેં આપી છે કેમ કે પેલાની આપણને નથી ખબર એ કોને બનાવ્યું અને એ રિસ્પોન્સ જેને બનાવ્યો છે ત્યાં જશે એટલે બાકી તો એ કર દઉં વાંધો નહીં બરાબર છે એટલે આપણે પછી જ આપવાની છે લિંક અને એ લોકો ભરી દેશે અને મેડમ પહેલા દિવસે ખાલી 17 જણ જ ભરી હતી. કશું કોઈ કર્યું જ નહીં, ટેન્શન લેવાનું જ નહીં અને વધારે કોઈ પૂછવાનું બી નહીં આપણે. એટલે મસ્ત એન્ડ થવાનું હોય ને એ 5 મિનિટ પેલો સ્પીકર એન્ડ કરે ત્યારે એમને કહેવાનું એ પહેલા આપણે સેન્ડ કરી દેવાનું, બધાને કહેવાનું ભર દો ફટાફટ. હા, એ પાર્થભાઈ જોઈન જ હશે અને એ આપણાને પેલું પોસ્ટ બનાવશે, નહીં તો આપણે અટેન્ડી જઈશું તો આપણે કશું નહીં બોલીએ એવું છે. હું આ લેક્ચર પછી કરું મેડમ, બસ ચાલો. What will be the size of this resultant? Anyone from you?
1 cross 1.
Absolutely correct. This has been your answer. This only 1 pixel. Or you people remember the concept of padding, right? If you want to retain the size. Original image means this. There's 7 cross 7 or 3 cross 3. At that moment of time, we need to do the padding first, then we need to apply the convolution process, right? So if I want to retain the size of 7 cross 7, how much I need to pad? Because our equation is like this: row of input image minus filter row plus 1 multiplied by input column minus filter column plus 1. This was our original sense. Now we need to retain the size of the input image. This should be retained. So that's why we use the parameter padding as a P. Padding means input row minus filter row plus what I need to do here. This should be the answer. 2p plus 1 multiplied by input column plus filter column plus 2p plus 1. If we want to retain it, 2p means we are adding only 1, means either we are adding 1 row and 1 column. So what will be the new size? If we are adding 1 row and 1 column, what should be the size? It should be how many? Correct, 9 cross 9. Just a second. It's been 9 cross 9 over here. Okay. So if we substitute that thing over here, 7 is being row value, 3 is being filter value, plus we are adding only 1 row and 1 column. So p value is equal to 1. 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1 multiplied by 7 minus 3 plus 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1. It's equal to 7 minus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6 plus this is 7 multiplied by 7. ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन पूछूं जिसमें डायरेक्टली साइज मैंने दिया होगा इनपुट का एंड फिल्टर साइज, एंड इफ आई आस्क द आउटपुट साइज, कैन यू ऑब्टेन इट? उसके लिए ऑप्शन नहीं दूंगा तो चलेगा, ऐसे सब चीजों के लिए, और यू पीपल रिक्वायर द ऑप्शन. देखो ऑनेस्टली क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ बिकॉज दिस इज योर एग्जामिनेशन, व्हाट यू एक्सपेक्ट दैट आल्सो आई नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. Hello? If I'm not audible, you can tell me. If I'm audible, then please let me know. Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, it can be without options. It's okay.
Can be without option
Like
has been okay for you guys, no?
like type of
Okay.
filling the blanks, right?
Directly I will give such type of information. This your input size. This has been your filter size. What has been resultant size? If I want to give you the padding option, then also I will give you the padding like this. The value of the padding. I will not write it down the P, but I will write it down the padding as a word. You people need to understand. And you need to remember this formulas if you want. This very simple things. It's not very difficult, honestly. If you want to calculate such thing. If I say that, if I want to do in place of this convolution process, cross correlation process, and I want to perform the same thing 7 cross 7, and this is 3 cross 3, and what should be my resultant matrix size? क्या होगा आंसर? मीत, धवल, ऋषिद, ध्रुवा, अनुश्री, हर्ष, अमित, खुशी, धार्मिक. Anyone from you? Whatever we did with the convolution process, if in place of convolution, if I write cross correlation, what should be the resultant metric size? This is also metric. 7 cross 10 is matrix. This is metric. What should be the size of the resultant matrix? Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So don't get confused when I write this word or convolution word. Please understand this thing. We had seen the difference between cross correlation and convolution. Remember or not? याद छे के नथी? This your input. This your filter. And if you perform cross correlation, you need to do multiplicative addition and you get the answer. If you're having input, if you're having filter, if you want to do convolutional operation, then first you need to take mirror image of this, means minus of f. Input, and then you can get the output of convolutional operation. This is only difference. Here taking mirror image, here we are not taking anything. So whatever in deep learning we are doing, it's been cross correlation, but community is telling as a convolution. So we are not changing the name of it. But this is a simple difference. If I ask such type of question and I just writing this thing, then also you're doing same thing. Don't need to worry about it. Mirror image means we need to take mirror of this matrix. And then we need to do the multiplicative addition procedure. But here we are not taking care about it. I just want to know the size. Size is never impacted from the mirroring process. This was not going to impact the matrix size. Okay, any doubt? Doubt है कि नहीं?
No, sir.
तो कंफ्यूज मत होना, क्रॉस कोरिलेशन लिखो या कन्वोल्यूशन लिखो, ऐसा मत कि कोई जाके बोलना कि मैंने ये पढ़ाया ही नहीं है. इसीलिए आज सारे डाउट क्लियर करता हूँ इफ आई आस्क क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि मेरे लिए नेट से ढूंढने से अच्छा मैं खुद क्वेश्चन बना लूं, वो मेरे से जल्दी खत्म हो जाते हैं. खुद बनाता हूँ तो खुद आंसर भी जानता हूँ. ओके, एक लाइन के क्वेश्चन का आंसर लिख सकते हो या आपको सिर्फ एमसीक्यू चाहिए? चलो एक लाइन नहीं छोड़ते, नहीं लिखवाना किसी से भी एक लाइन. ओके, हिडन लेयर basically used to add linearity to the neural network system. It's been true or false? क्या होगा आंसर? What will be the answer? This is the demo before you are appearing for MCQ examination. સાચું છે કે ખોટું છે જે સ્ટેટમેન્ટ લખ્યું છે? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
तो आंसर क्या आएगा इसका? સાચું છે કે ખોટું વાક્ય છે એટલું ખાલી કહેવાનું છે. હા કે ના જ કહેવાનું છે. 50% તો તમે સાચા જ હશો. જયારે આપણને કશું જ ના ખબર હોય તો બે ઓપ્શન હોય તો 50-50% પ્રોબેબિલિટી થઈ ને આન્સર સાચું રહેવાનું. ભાઈ કાલ
True.
ટ્રુ. ઓકે, one answer is true. Anyone else? आंसर वो आप ही से, वो चिंता ना करसो, હું નહીં આપવાનો. जितने भी क्वेश्चन मैं पूछूंगा उसके आंसर तो मैं ही दूंगा. It's false, not true. Basically, when we started to learn the perceptron, basically only have an input here and output layer. याद है या नहीं है?
Yes, sir.
So at that moment of time, this is proposed by Rosenblatt sir. This person had invented this thing, right? So at that moment of time, after this, one of the professor from parallel processing, this been Minsky, he provided two flaws in perceptron at that moment of time. If your input pattern are non-linearly separable, then perceptron is not going to give a solution. Is it not going to converge? That's the simplest reason we are having. Okay. So, and second was at that moment of time, our computer system didn't had such amount of computational power, massive computational power to solve such type of pattern. Non-linearly separable pattern was your, this is X, this is your X, or this is your non-linearly separable pattern. So for such type of thing, this machine is not going to work, right? Right. So after that, backpropagation neural network came, and the concept of the hidden layer has been come out, right? So basically, hidden layer is used to add non-linearity to this system. Means if you want to work for such type of classification pattern, at that moment of time, you require the hidden layer in between it. And basically, your hidden layer is introducing the non-linearity to the system. So the answer for this is false. कोई doubt इसमें? हेलो, गुड। अच्छा, हमने पढ़ा था वो याद है कि वो भी याद नहीं है?
याद है सर।
गुड। तो ऐसे क्वेश्चन से आपको कोई दिक्कत होगी?
नो सर।
दैट नाइस। देखो, वर्डिंग को सिर्फ शांति से पढ़ना, बेसिकली एवरी टाइम यू पीपल फीलिंग दैट कि हम गूगल से दे देते हैं, गूगल अपने को इतना नहीं आता, तो उसके लिए प्रॉब्लम मेरे को होती है, राइट? नाउ इफ आई नीड टू आस्क द क्वेश्चन, if we add more number of hidden layers and artificial neural network, then we have issue of vanishing gradient. True, false, क्या होगा?
True.
Absolutely correct. It's been true. So ये पढ़ना है आपको, ऐसे मत सोचना ये नहीं पढ़ना है। बाकी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड जैसे आप लोगों को चाहिए, यस नो होगा, ट्रू फॉल्स होगा, एमसीक्यू होगा, इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी एवरी टाइम यू आर गेटिंग 4 ऑप्शन. If I didn't formulate the fourth option, I will give you 3 option or 2 option also. So don't expect every time I am giving you the 4 option. If option I'm giving, then it is either 2, 3, 4, any numbers. But if option is not there, you people need to understand मेरे को कोई option नहीं मिला होगा तो मैंने नहीं लिखा होगा. ये चलना चाहिए आपके केस में, right? Number of parameter sorry in compare to CNN, ANN require more parameter updation. In short, parameter means your weight and base. Yes, no, इसका आंसर ट्रू है. क्या आएगा? Just think about it. Answer is either yes, either no. The basic motivation to invent the convolution neural network we had learned in one class. In that the answer has been decided. हमने ऐसा कोई एग्जाम्पल कैलकुलेट किया था कि हमारे पास एक इनपुट था जिसकी साइज थी 1000 क्रॉस 1000 and this is color image, so means 3. This is my size of image, right? In such we are having 1000 images. So if we are construct, this is my input layer, this is my hidden layer 1, this is my hidden layer 2, this is my output layer, right? So if I want to formulate this matrix, size of the matrix of first hidden layer, of hidden layer 1, तो इनपुट में कितने नोड होंगे हमारे पास? Input we are having this much amount of node, 3 into 10 raised to 6 node. In my hidden layers, basically having 1000 neurons. So मेरे ये 3 into 10 raised to 6 is connected with how many neurons? ये मैच टोपोलॉजी बनेगा तो ये हर एक इनपुट ये हर एक न्यूरॉन से कनेक्टेड होगा. यस नो? समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है? पहले ये बोलो. If you are keeping yourself blank, it's very difficult. हेलो? बोलो, समझ में आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ? गुड. तो ये इतना बड़ा मैट्रिक्स है. Every time when we are using big propagation, at that moment of time we need to update this matrix. इतने सारे computation चाहिए. If we want to calculate W new, then we are having W old plus delta E, right? अब ये हर एक में अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, राइट? अब ये तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट टास्क हो जाएगा, इतने सारे पैरामीटर्स को कंटिन्यूसली अपडेट करते जाना है, राइट? बट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट CNN, this is your input like this is your volume, then you are having filters. If this is 3 cross 3, 3 cross 3, 3 cross 3, how many parameters you are having? Please consider it's very small number. This is the primary motivation why we shifted from artificial neural network to here. In CNN, we are processing very less amount of parameter. Please understand it. Neural network, we are having massive size of matrix, and we need to perform that matrix operation to update the weight and bias both. So that's the reason why we shifted to convolution neural network. Why the convolution process has been adapted. So this is the reason basically. So if you talk about this question and compare to CNN, ENN require more parameter updation, it's been absolutely correct. If I talk about any parameters, it's in terms of weight and bias only, nothing else, because we are dealing only with the two parameters. The rest of the things are same for you. Got the point? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Just a second, hold for 1 minute. Okay. So just my personal suggestion is that please go through all the notes. If you want the things should be clear, then you can have a good score in your artificial intelligence subject. कुछ beyond the topics नहीं होगा. Whatever the notes you need to refer, you just go there and refer it out. कुछ बाहर का नहीं होगा. If you had attended the lectures, no need to worry about it. Okay. So we are completing our lecture over here. We'll meet in next lecture. Thank you. You can leave the meeting.